Hey fam, Coach Darren here again, bringing you another video with new ways on how to leap into your power. So today's video is called How to Stop Being a Perfectionist. And this is something I can definitely relate to as a lifelong perfectionist. There's nothing really wrong with being a perfectionist per se, except that I find that it really stops me from moving forward. It stops me from getting things done. And often it prevents me from even starting things in the first place because if they're not perfect, I don't want to do it. And to share something a little vulnerable, even with this video that I'm doing right now, I found myself being a total perfectionist. I had to get the right lighting and the right camera setup, and I had to have all the perfect content because I wanted people to think I was smart and coherent, and I wanted people to trust me and work with me, right? So all of this gave me this anxiety and just this worry that it wouldn't be enough. And so it stopped me from wanting to even start the video to begin with. So I realized that this perfectionism thing that I've been doing ain't really working for me so well. It's not serving me. So it got me to think about what is it about being a perfectionist? Like, why am I a perfectionist? Why are we perfectionists? And there's a great quote by Churchill, and it goes like this: Perfection is the enemy of progress, right? And you may have heard this, and yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Being a perfectionist is getting in the way of us moving forward. But as a coach, I started to think a little deeper. And I also realized that perfection is also the enemy of self acceptance. Think about that for a bit. Perfection is the enemy of self acceptance. So, what do I mean by that? Well, let's start with why we feel like we have to be perfect. There's this idea that well, if we're not perfect, then we might make a mistake. And if we make a mistake, then people might judge us. And if people judge us, then they won't want to hang around us, right? So there's all these fears underneath: the fear of being judged, the fear of being wrong, the fear of being abandoned. If we do the wrong thing, then nobody's going to want to hang out with us. Nobody's going to want to be with us. And there's even one that's even much deeper than that a lot of people, I hadn't heard of it before, but that perfection actually stems from shame. I was reading a book by Brene Brown, and she's a shame researcher, actually. And she has a great quote that goes like this: So, when perfectionism is driving us, shame is riding shotgun, and fear is that annoying backseat driver. So, this completely summed it up for me perfectly. That underneath the perfection and the shame are our fears. So, that's really the thing to think about here. So, what if we were to just realize that no matter how we do something, no matter how we show up, that we as human beings are enough? You are enough, just as you are, no matter if you're perfect or not. You are enough. And that's it. What if we let go of that fear of judgment, the fear of being abandoned, the fear, the shame that we might make a mistake, and just realize that whatever we do is enough? So that's a great place to start. And the other thing that came to me was, well, does that mean I can't be like detail oriented? No, absolutely not. There's a difference between perfectionism and diligence. Diligence is a wonderful quality. To always want to strive to be your best, to better yourself, to be diligent, it's wonderful. But and it's not about like lowering your expectations. What it is go ahead and be diligent, but do it with grace. Do diligence with acceptance for yourself. Because when we put acceptance and grace with diligence, we have this beautiful space for creativity and flow. And I find that is where my true power comes out. So I ask you, what might open up in your life if you let go of your perfectionism and were to just embrace that you are enough and just enjoyed the process of creation? All right, fam. Well, that's it for now. I hope this video resonated with you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'd love a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel to get future content. And if you would like a complimentary coaching session with me, then just drop me a direct message. All right, so until next time, this is Coach Darren, your beacon of heart, reminding you to always believe in your power. Much love, fam.